Really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, really interesting how he considered the fold so heavily because people just under bluff in these $400 tournaments. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what are his bluffs? You know, like if we really think about it, like sure, ace high, like ace high has some showdown value if you had ace five, and when he raises the turn with maybe some backdoor diamond draw or something like that, he actually gets called in on this kind of board. Like, what hands do you have that you're folding?
And it's gonna have some misdraws and things too. So I think calling is the only option myself. Let's see if Boogaloo got away from it. Ooh, call is 6.
So this is close between call.
Really interesting. So call is 6, raise is 7,500 is 10 points. And I'm gonna say he said that because this is a very bad player. And so he thinks the very bad player is gonna stack off here with worse queens a lot. I'm gonna guarantee that's what he's gonna say. Very interesting though. I thought call for sure was the right answer. I never am in this spot. I don't know. Interesting spot too. I think this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone out there too. A lot of times the hands we want to float with, like this one, are better as raises. So this kind of falls in that category.
Yeah, and he was kind of an echo chamber for us there, saying, you know, we just get better hands to call and worse to fold.
Yep.
Like he's going to have some gut shots in his range. He's going to have spade draws. He's going to have king X. And we kind of, we kind of identify kind of what cards are going to be bad for us on future streets, and we're aware how to proceed on those cards.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a very good point, man. You right.
That was the best. You didn't say anything. You won. Just straight up.
You won. I'm just spewing.
All right, so ooh, look at this. You're not opening this. You just looked at this. You're not opening.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under the gun one. You are.
Come on now. Okay. I am. So let's see if he.
He's got to open it, or there wouldn't be a hand.
It wouldn't be a
I'm already
quiz.
down on points.
You're already down on points in real life. Now, obviously, you're gonna cheat, but
I'm gonna evolve.
you're gonna adapt, right?
All right, let's play it.
I'm going to cry if he says he's folding here. Like, if he's like, yeah, you should be folding this in this kind of tournament, and you were actually right. All right, cool.
Wah, wah.
Like a spot where we have
Ah!
standard.
Yes.
And the reason is because queen.
I just want to say for the record that this is the best 3-point score I've ever gotten in my life. Because the right answer was fold.
But you heard what he said about the tables. This is a 3K.
Here comes the excuses. 10
The
points
excuses
fold.
to
It says
open
right
if your
here.
table is particularly tight and weak. Welcome to the $5 2K world. I mean, the $11 10K. I'm opening this, yeah, for sure.
This is the best 3 points of my life.
That's hilarious. And everybody's 50.
Nailed it. What the hell kind of play is that from King Queen? Who does that?
What the hell? Yeah, so Matt.
Jonathan Little's an absolute crusher, so it's nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree, and I
He's
always
just
love
coaching.
playing right after sessions like this because I feel like my brain's warmed up. I'm thinking through things, and so it's a good way to start your session for sure.
But, all right, guys, this is it.
What's up, Mike? You want to give a gist? He was saying Narco Cop was playing about D-pipping about 28% of hands. He had been very aggressive in this $10 buy-in, and here are the options to fold, to call, to raise to 1,200, raise to... What? Wait a minute, he made it 800, and my man's giving options for 12 and 1,400 ounces. So it's already getting kind of spicy. That's so nasty. To be on a site with these other crushers, well-known poker public figures is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mention that when I was kind of giving a little intro here too. Assassinato, Matt Affleck, John Little, all coaches on the site, so very highly respectable, quality poker content.
Yep, Evan Jarvis as well. Remember Evan Jarvis, Matt Affleck, Assassinato, John Little.
Yeah, so I guess that just makes sense. He just have the ace of clubs in his hand. That's interesting, though. I
How
thought
many
that was
points you got?
interesting.
You didn't do that bad. 45.
I like how you just pat me on the back. You didn't do that bad. Well, yeah, good job, buddy. Like,
The back.
I remember I got the higher score in the first one. So, we're 1 for 1, buddy.
I just want to know.
Calling, guys. Let's see if we're good.
Similar situation.
That's pre-flop? I think pre. All right, guys, we're checking, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake.
One of the things I see people when it comes to poker is when people get to the turn and there's an opportunity.
When you're facing a min raise or just a touch more than a min raise, and there's an ante in play, which is going to be the case in most tournaments, I think, going forward, you want to defend pretty wide. If your opponent's making a 2.
All right, cool. You're going 1,400.
I'm going 1,400, guys.
I'm gonna go call with the arm and just see what happens.
All right, and
I would fold in game though, for the record, in case that's the winning game.
You won. You win. I have to concede. You win.
14K.
14K, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, no, we can't win. This is a pretty rough spot because
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. Where do you gonna get my chat? They like naughty things. They like just beer, alcohol,
All right, let's do I can do a $10 ACR giveaway.
$10 ACR giveaway courtesy of my man Toe. For me beating that ass heads up in this. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. We'll do this. We'll have to do it at least once a week, man. And then we'll do it. We'll do it every week a couple times.
So it's a tie.
I guess we got to give out $10 to each other's communities. We'll just do our own $10 free roll for each. Or does that sound fair?
Yes. You know what this means.
You win. I give his chat $10. Take it.
So that's cool
Filthy
because we have
animal.
2 ties and then a win from you and a win from me. This is like the epic battle. It's perfect. It's great.
Yeah, we're even Stevens.
This is awesome.
Take it.
I love it.
You know.
Stop. We got a giveaway going. Let's run the giveaway for the $10 ACR winner. Closing the giveaway. Drawing the winner. My man Sept are getting the $10 ACR giveaway for this one.
Toe Army, Sixes Mafia. What up, guys? It's game time. Thank you guys for being here this morning. You know what time it is. Throw those poker coachings in the chat. We're here with my man, GodsBigToe. How you doing, fam?
Six is so excited to be here. He fucking hijacked my intro. You see that?
I
shit?
did. I snapped that bitch. I'll take that. Don't mind if I
up,
do.
How we doing? Happy Saturday. We're back. We're always here. Shit. We're back. It's Poker Coaching Saturday stream. What up? Exclamation point PC in both chats for you to get a bunch of free shit. Check it out. There you go.
And
I'm
poker
good.
coaching's in the chat. The title. What the fuck is the title? I don't think I changed the title. Well, piss. Well, thanks
it's so
for
nice being me because I've taken a little break from streaming regularly, and so I only stream this and the global stream right now, and so I never have to change my title because it's always poker coaching. I never have to change any settings. It's always...
piss. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm C+, so this shit is hard. It's hard in these streets. What up, Jackson? How you doing? What Skater Die? What up, champ? In Canada.
Poker
morning,
coaching in the
everybody.
chat, guys. Type poker coaching in the chat for you to get into the drawing to compete. Sixers, you're all hyped up. Tell them how they compete.
Nah, they already know, man. You guys are regs. I'm gonna say 90% of the people in here are regs. Get the poker coaching. If you get picked
What up, Jackson?
on my end or Toe's end, you'll be entered for a chance to compete for $5. And all you need to do is pick the best answer. Play the hand the best given the options. That's it. That's pretty much it. But
all you gotta do is get it right and beat the mafia. It's not that hard. Get in there, guys. Get in there. MTT here. What up?
Also, yeah, we got I had to get the shit cut short. What up, Frosty, Drenning, what up, boys? We played live yesterday. I played live for the first time since the WSOP.
Did you get COVID?
And this shit is probably, it just hasn't fucking gotten my lungs and everything yet. Dude, these cats live, I can't tell you how many limps and limp pots throughout the tournament. It's crazy.
What about Donk Lead Multi-Way? Did you see Donk Lead Multi-Way?
Yeah. Dude, I open Ace King of Diamonds and get 4 calls, and then it's like a Jack 10 X in the small blind.
Donk Lead
Find the
Multi-Way.
leads. And the Jack 10 6. Find the lead. I can't do a goddamn thing, So yeah, the shit is crazy, bro. Frosty, I was gonna comment on your post. I see you out there baking shit, man. I love to see it.
I think I'm gonna play the Win Series in a couple weeks.
Jeez. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's incredibly. I would equate it to like, I don't want to be rude and say like a free roll, but it's like a $5 tournament. The 1650 crazy eights without that deep of a stack, something comparable to that, like early stages of that tournament, is what I equate like live poker to. I mean, just so many limps, bad sizings, crazy shit.
Yep.
But I got 25th. In 21 made day 2. I just called it off with ace 8 versus a button jam who was pretty deep, easy ass call, and we did not fade the Jack 10.
But that was the one big realization for me when I played a little bit of the series this year, was that I hadn't played live poker in 3 years because of COVID, and then when I sat down to play, I realized that I had gotten 3 years better, which is a lot fucking better.
Jack 10-0.
And they had stayed exactly the same. Right.
Yeah.
And that was eye opening. I was like, damn, we need to get out here and play. So like you said, like you, even me, I'm getting out to play live poker next week after, what is it? First week of October.
Yeah, I'm going back to play the main this week. And
2
I may
weeks.
go play a couple more this week. It just depends. But the shit is just like, the problem is you have to like, if you're not hitting hands multi-way or you're getting crazy 3-bets or you're going to go multi-way, you don't make hands, you're fucked.
Yeah, that was me in a 600 deep stack. I was texting you, right? I had jacks and ace king and ace queen suited and ace jack suited. I played the first 7 or 8 hands in a row. All of them went multi-way, and I had to check fold every one before I finally hit one and got a stack.
Yep.
Yeah, man. How far of a drive is it for you?
45 minutes.
Oh, so it's easy where you can sleep at home and do the drive.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I mean, I was coming back no matter what. Yeah. Nice. But to pick a quiz, I know we got a
MTT
little
Hero said he had
sidetrack.
2 live final tables this week, a 3rd and an 8th. Fucking savage.
God damn. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like you can you don't have to play theory, even though just knowing theory, because you could just say, "Oh, I'm gonna go big as fuck," and because this guy's going to call. I can stab super small here because it doesn't matter what size I make it because this guy's just going to fold. Like,
yeah, and if you're well versed, like you can print money in the average mistakes people make almost every hand, like c-betting out of position too much and the donkey multi-way.
But the problem is, like, you still have to be in the spot to get the situation. You got to be
hands.
willing to pull the trigger. That's a big one. You got to be willing to fucking take the spots.
Well,
instead
that's
of
one
trying
thing
to wait
too.
for
Like,
better
I think
one.
one of the great things about being you and I is that we've already lost everything you can lose, and so I don't give a fuck about getting all in. How many times was I all in our tag
That's
team?
why
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I was all in. I didn't get called. I swear to God, for like 3 levels, I was just like had like 15 to 20 bigs, and I was just jamming over people or all in for my stack and never getting called. Then I called it off the bus.
What the event is or what the buy-in is, I've already lost it 10 times previously. Like, that's cool. All right,
I picked.
let's drop.
I picked.
Sorry, that was a good conversation though. Good poker shit.
No, I mean this is
Asinine Bovine for the army. We got that crazy cow in here.
Yeah, we got Canada's little A in this beach.
Canada's little
From the
A and
poker.
Asinine Bovine. Solid fucking screen names to start off.
Yeah, yeah. should we start it off with the finale with maybe, I don't know if it's the last batch
the
or
farewell
the
tour.
the farewell tour of the Faraz quizzes, since he's no longer creating content for poker coaching. So we can do this 1781.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you want to just, yeah, let's just go. Let's do it.
Ready to go.
Here we are in a 1K side event. We open Ace King offsuit from earlier. 60 big blinds deep. Small blind calls. Who's an older, straightforward player.
Hold on.
Flop comes Ace Queen 9 with 2 hearts. What do we want to do here? Do we want to bet 200, bet 330, or bet 530, or check?
Mine keeps rebuffering and like, dude, what the
Well, it's
fuck?
working for me.
It's not working for me at all. You guys see this shit? It's like, here.
Someone didn't pay their cable bill.
Nah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
He's on a
The
downer.
poker coaching's not.
The internet went first.
Dude, what the fuck
But
is happening? I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting tilted. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
get it?
Well, what do you want to do? It's an older, straightforward player, kind of like we don't need any more, but I got to figure out what's going on. I'm going to try to play it again. No, we got it through, Toe. I'm sorry. You're good.
Oh, cool. Lots of 200s in my chat and a couple 330s for the C-bet. Mike Cash checking.
Mystic Moons, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated.
No.
Hope you're having a good day.
Mike
Oh, I'm
Cash
doing
is
great.
200.
I'm doing great.
Team.
Seeing some 330s to Econ Bob. How's it going? 200 for you. And Scatter Die says check. Canada's going 330. Still
Bowman going
upsizing.
330 as well.
Yeah, checker 330. We don't need any protection. 330. I see 200 and upsizing for the most part from everyone else. One check. Check all day, he says. Jeez.
All day.
60 bigs. Checking in position on this board.
Kep says 400.
Mystic Moon's going 6. Not even off the
Going
chart.
big.
Said put money in pot.
Hero says thinks it's a small bet. There's controversy in the army chat.
Cool. So yeah, Canada is going 330 here.
So
Still
is
going to
Bowman.
upsize on this board. What do you think?
I think with hearts, I don't think we need to upsize. We don't need protection. It's C-bet range kind of. I would bet 200.
Yeah, I think 200 is kind of safe. But at the same time, I think this is a board that when you do bet, even with top pair, you probably always upsize slightly. But this is so good. I won't lie and say I don't like 200 because it's so good. But at the same time, for his continuing range overall, most of his range is going to be inelastic between 200 and 330. So you probably just put the 330 out there because I think you're just getting a little bit more money in the pot, which is nice. Thank you.
I think it kind of sucks too that like we have the ace of hearts, we have the king of hearts, the queen of hearts out of the deck, the nine of hearts out of the deck. Like we block a lot of their flush draw continues that would call a bigger bet.
Right.
And so now we're really only targeting the ace high part of their range and then some of the gut shots, right? Which we
Well, they're gonna have to need to call with all their 9x, queen x, their ace x, gut shots, king 10. Dude, there's just a lot. So I don't know. I'm torn. But I don't think you're making a mistake EV wise by much between these two sizes, personally. So yeah, I don't love. I would never check.
Never check.
It ain't ever happening. And I don't want to go too big where I start to make like a 9x indifferent, because some of his queen x might be indifferent if you go 600, and I don't want that to happen. I want him to hit
We're top of range. Bet the
Yep.
nuts.
All right, cool. We're gonna go 330 and let's do it.
I'm going to go with the big bet here. in general, when we're early position, we have a lot of Broadway cards.
Melted.
And when we have these kind of ace
I like this
king,
live,
ace
though.
queen, ace jack, X flops,
Any piece
we
there,
want to
never
go
alcohol.
pretty big here. Taking advantage of the fact that we're just crushing their range. We really get max value here. When they have their ace X suiteds.
True.
They're probably supposed to fold some of their queen X hands, but I think people will call too much as well. So that's almost more argument to go with the bigger bet. But yeah, I'm also going bigger with stuff like pocket threes here as a bluff. Opponent calls, and on the turn they lead 1,000. Do we want to call or raise to 2,400 here, or would we consider just folding?
Old straightforward player just fucked you up.
This is cool because this is a real life situation. Like older straightforward, we're in game. If I was playing this live yesterday, there's no shot in hell I would have used a small sizing. So that's a kind of a good point. You know, online I think we get kind of caught being standard, but live I definitely would have went large. So everybody just calling. Yeah, that's a good point for Roz.
Solver likes 55%.
Yeah. I mean, this board is continuing range, yeah.
Which would make the 330 the right answer.
Yeah.
But
Call. What up, Troy? How you doing, man?
Let's
Carter and this
Horn just tuning in and jamming, not with no background information. Lots of calls. Tina going 24.
ET, my man, I miss you, brother. Hope everything's going well. Oh, we're good, man. Life is good. Playing a millie tomorrow, so one time it. Cool. It's Canada's just calling.
But mine calling as well.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, like, is there? If we raise, I mean, I guess we just still don't ever fold. Is there?
Raising for value? What's worse that's calling? Like, what the fuck? Not only that, but it's an old straightforward player who leads this card. Like, is an ace X hand leading this card, or is ace X hand check calling? I think an ace X hand is check calling more often than leading. Like, this is a lot of queen. We have a hand that's too good to fucking fold, and we can still redraw, but we can't raise. Like,
yeah, I don't know. It doesn't.
This isn't
like
a donk lead card.
Nah, I feel like
card to lead.
Yeah, I'm seeing Faraz ever has some cheeky little raise here, and I'm trying to like abstract why. No, I'm just trying to think like how would Faraz think about raising here, and what would be the because he's never folding anyway. Does he get any worse hands to just call that we want? Like I think we just call, right? 27, 37. SPR is about to be just a little over one. Call if he has a queen, he will re-raise you all in when he has it, right? Yeah, I can't figure. I'm only calling here, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's do it. Call.
So I'm generally just calling here. I mean, we're definitely not folding with a hand this strong, and then on top of that, we have the backdoor flush draw. So folding is just out of the question. Raising's kind of interesting with the sizing I gave us because it's small enough that it's almost like that limit play where you raise the turn, check back the river to get a cheap showdown. Against a player like this who's very straightforward, you could maybe do that, but generally it's not a play you want to do too often, except for very unique circumstances. This could be one of them, but yeah, so yeah, I'm mostly calling here, and I think raising small could be okay if you feel confident the player's going to call all their ace X's versus you, and maybe even peel some 10-jack type stuff. Yeah, so we just called, and now on the river, they overbet. We got ace king here. What do we want to do? Are we calling or are we folding here?
Hey, Jams, are you ever folding ace king in this spot?
52 months for Kimmers. Thank you, Kimmers. I appreciate you. Thanks for the GLs.
Fold all day. And I mean it confidently. Oh shit, that's so funny.
Kev says this is never not queen from Old Man Coffee.
Bovine
folding.
Good
Contrast
God.
can't. He's like, I can't let this go. This is too good.
I can't do it, he says. And wait a minute, guys. It's a small blind call range as well. Does that change anything for you? What up, Pins? How you doing, fam? Good to see you, man. I know damn well you're folding this. The knit is shown. No, I'm kidding. Not sure we have any queens that go to sizing. Canada is he's folding versus a straightforward player, he says. All right, what are you guys doing over there?
He's calling for the chop. Empty to hero puking.
Hey, my dude.
Cap fold.
Good looking out. All right, cool. Yeah, we're he's folding here.
So is Bovine.
Get me out.
This is
I mean,
a bluff. Ever a bluff.
Easy fold if it's a straightforward player.
I think it's
live
easy fold
poker.
regardless. Like these fucking, that's the weirdest lead and jam as a bluff.
You
I've
block
ever seen.
flush
Never.
draws.
Yeah.
You block
a ton
king
of the
10.
draws.
You block king jack. They whatever have in their range, and he's in a small blind.
Why would ace jack
Oh,
ever do
god
this?
damn well, the small
Ace
blind
10 would
just
never do
has like queen jack, queen 10. Dude, the old cat here is just like queen 8 of spades or some shit.
Solver's
Like,
never folding, I don't think.
oh, dude, I mean, yeah, just like if you're trying to play good poker, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't only call here with the queen in boats. Like, let's keep it real. Like you're getting the right price to call with this. Like you have to call, really. But if you really think this guy only fucking has it and you block draws that he might use, cool.
It's funny, the solver says fuck your lead on the turn and raises it every time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, it's so good and you're
Because
going
that
with
lead
it
doesn't make any
anyway.
sense. But against in real life, it's always a fucking...
Yeah, I mean, if this is like me yesterday sitting in this spot, sick with it. Some old cats that I seen yesterday, you have to fold.
So Ace King mixes some folds.
All right.
I mean, not a lot, but mixes a tiny little bit of folds. 20% folds in the solver.
Is he doing this with a word saying you beat like AJ? How do you know? He might.
In theory, no.
These old cats do, dude. People do the craziest. I don't know, man. I've seen some extraordinary
never
punts.
leads. That lead is fucking off the charts.
Boo boo. All right, let's fold it.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, please call for us.
I'm
for the love of
definitely
God.
just folding here.
Yeah, it's always
Against
fold.
this type of player we described,
Yeah,
it's
live,
just
you have to
unlikely
fold.
they're going to be bluffing here. Of course, it's possible. They do realize it's a scary card, but we are going to have queens here sometimes anyways. And we also have the king of hearts or the hands. We're blocking some of the flush
queen,
draws.
yeah.
And I guess I don't blame you if once in a while you call here against certain players that you think are really capable, but for the most part, these type of players just don't use overbets unless they actually have it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fold here.
And look at this, guys. I think it's good. This is a 1K side event, you know, like some straightforward cat doing this on a scary board. Yeah, I think it's a good fold. Like you have to do it. It feels like versus a GTO opponent, you would never fold. But this shit is like doesn't matter. GTO theory doesn't matter versus these cats because they're not doing anything that's close. So you have to fucking make some tight folds. We have a 25. What queens do we have here? We open, I mean, all the queen X that we in our opening range with
like
C-bet and get to this point like this.
Queen 8 suited plus.
Yeah.
Queen 10-0.
Yeah. Nines, fucking pocket aces. Yeah, and it's C-bet. I mean, we're still going to C-bet a lot. This board, we'd be C-betting a lot, right? So we're still going to have all those queen X. All right, we got a 25.
Bovine
How'd you guys
says,
do?
I am that old guy, and I'm not playing that way without a queen.
You
It's
good.
a flip.
That was a good one, my man. And Pence, thank you for that prime time for 6 months, fam. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. What'd you get, man?
It's a
You
flip.
slow rolling me on the. Oh, it's a flip. Oh shit, I hear you. Do you have it up already?
I do. No one's called it,
Call it. One of you guys first to call it. Canada. Heads or tails? We'll sweat the flip.
Who
Nobody's
calls it first?
calling
Heads or tails?
Heads, he says.
Heads.
All right, I got it up on stream.
Bink.
I heard a bink. Nothing though. What is it? Just tell me.
Heads.
Fuck it. It's heads. We
Bink.
did it. Bink. Good job, my dude.
Povine came in with the
Congrats.
heads, but he was a half a second too late. You win it.
Piss. Well, good job, Canada. Well done, my friends. And good job, Bovine. That was a good one. We're gonna pick another one. Hey, make sure to whisper me in. No more ACR. It is PayPal. No mas ACR. You guys got me for my entire roll. I gave away my entire roll to you guys. I hope you're fucking happy. And you guys gave it all to the box. It's gone. All right. Let me think. Keyword.
Busto.
Busto. Never want to see this. You never want to see the Busto. Now, I haven't played on there. I gave it all away from the giveaways over the years, my dude. I played like 5 tournaments there in 2 years.
There's no Busto command in my fucking stream. Horn, we never lose.
Get your ass out of here. He out here trolling. All right, get Busto in the chat if you're interested in competing for an opportunity to win $5. Also, while you guys are here and while we're picking another quiz, let me see what we have first off. So we've done Faraz on the farewell tour. We can do this new one if you like, this Affleck 6-7 of hearts.
Yeah, sure.
Yep, suited connectors with Affleck. Also, for all my cash game players out there, I am going to be starting a cash game study group this Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. that is going to run weekly. So if you guys are interested in joining that, it's going to be in the Discord. There's already an event link. I haven't made the official announcement, but I'm going to do that today, which I've been saying for 2 days or more. Here's the Discord link if you guys are interested in joining that. So my cash game fam, we're going to be having a study group for you guys as well. And it's this Tuesday. So we got a couple bustos. And now that I've shilled that, you ready to pick them?
Contrast up for the Army.
This cat gets picked every single week. My goodness. All right, my turn to pick. Let's go. Troy Run Good.
That's funny. You're getting all the new ones.
Yeah, I know. I love to see it.
But I do live in
Don't get
in
up there.
Vegas. Yeah,
Like that.
I do. Here for a layover. Nice. I've been to Eugene.
Yeah, Mystic Moons. Yeah, I did used to play in E-Crew back in the day, man. I traveled to Atlantic City, Wisconsin. I traveled all over with the E-Crew, man. Good people.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I missed those people, man. I still talk to a couple cats. So yeah, let's get it in. Then you made me get some flashbacks at E-Crew. All right. 1 second.
We got problems. We got problems. Six is in the doghouse again. We should do a voiceover. Toe, be moving there. Got a job interview on Monday. Either way, it's for. Oh, nice. Yeah, Eugene's nice, pretty. Lots of trees. Super green. It's not too far from Portland. Like an hour 15.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and run this quiz. And you ready?
Yep. What up? Ship it to me. Let's play it.
All right. Marty.
All right,
Oh
in this
shit.
hand, we have 7-6 of hearts in
Super
middle
low
position.
again. I think it's even lower.
Get fold to us. We raise it up. And the small blind, who's tight passive, is going to call. We're playing very deep stacked, around 100 big blinds. Flop comes Queen 10-4 with 2 hearts. Should we check, bet 2,000, bet 4,000, or bet 6,000?
All these middle position versus small blind spots here. This one's super deep though.
All right, cool. Hopefully the volume there was good, guys. I tried to turn it up for you guys and mute myself, so it was better. What up, Pef Jetty? I missed the E-Crew as well, man. Good times. Man, Marty, old school. What up, fam? All right, cool. 6-7 of hearts, C bet or no versus tight passivo in the small blind. WSOP main event. You see betting in the main event with the heart draw.
Mixed already. Horn, Matt, Tina, 2K. Kep, check.
I'm gonna bet the 2K. Bet the 2K.
Ship it to me. Betting 4. Econ Bob says C bet. Doesn't know what size.
Bet the 2K.
4K for bovine.
$5K for Mystic Moons. Okay. Even though that's not even in there. Always off the charts. Trailblazing. 4K.
2K starting to
4K.
stream into my chat.
$4K. Okay. So Troy's gonna go ahead and use the small sizing here and go 2K.
Contra doing 2K.
Toe?
Pretty sure we see bet range here. I used to like be a little weary that the small blinds kind of hits us a lot with their calling range, but I think Sauber just see bets range still, which means it would be 2K. We can also call a raise easy if we bet 2K.
God, man, for some reason I'm hearing like lessons from Affleck in thinking versus the small blind range here. We're going to have some checks, and if we're gonna have some checks here, when we do bet, we would go large. He probably might not hate checking. I don't know if we just go 2K here. But it is nice to go 2K because we can call it a check raise. We can find barrels. But I wonder if he uses a larger sizing on this board or just checks it back. So I could see 4K being the thing here for sure. Versus this range, you know. Just upsizing slightly. We can call a raise, and we want to put money in a pot when we get there. So let's go ahead and go 2K and see what he thinks about just C betting small and in range, or if he wants to mix in some checks and go bigger sometime. I think that's what it comes down to.
So basically, you like all the options except for 6K.
Yes. Well, I don't like 2K as much. I think it's going to be using bigger side, but what do I know? All right, let's do it. 2K. What do I know? Hold on.
Lots of options here on the flop. Versus the small blind, I think it's reasonable to have a checking range here. The small blind's range is pretty condensed. We don't have a ton of advantages here. Like, we can have pocket queens. They don't. We can have aces. We can have kings. But both of us have ace queen. So we have to play a little bit cautious here. With flush draws, I would bet most of my better flush draws. But a hand here, like 6-7 of hearts, I kind of want to keep this player's range wide. I don't want to get check raised here. My hand plays, I'm checking as a good option because I can just see a heart for free. It gives me some flushes in my check back range. Whereas I'd rather just bet with ace-5 of hearts because that's a hand that wants to play a really, really big pot. Whereas 6-7 of hearts, not quite sure yet if I want to play a big pot. So, checking I think is a good option. I think betting 2,000 is a good option against a lot of opponents because they're just going to fold too much. Betting 4,000, we can size up here a little bit, I think. All those options are fine. I don't really like betting 6,000. I think we just condense their range too much. So all the options are fine. I check back this time.
Matt literally saying everything Six has said about all those.
King of clubs, and the opponent bets 3,000. Should we fold, call, raise to 9,000, or raise to 12,000?
Small blind donk leads on cars they shouldn't be donk leading in is the theme of the day. Anybody ever watch Mystery Science Theater? Sixes didn't watch Mystery Science. That's way too fucking.
I'm familiar with it. I'm familiar about what it was.
Every time Sixes goes on mute and he's doing this, I just want to play Mystery Science Theater and start doing voiceover work.
Dude, yeah, you know how it is with kids, bro. What did he? I didn't even hear what he said, but I see I was wrong, I guess.
No, he said checking was good. He said betting 2K was good because people are going to overfold, and he said he didn't hate betting 4K. He just didn't like 6K.
Oh, cool, nice. That's kind of how I feel. I don't mind checking sometime, and I definitely don't mind going 4K. But with this combo, going small because you can call some check raises is cool. So he checked back the flop, and is anyone going to turn this shit into a raise, or are we only calling? Anybody folding?
And what the fuck with all these small blind donk leads that don't exist in theory?
I'm just going to call and be wrong. I think.
This is like the fucking Loch Ness monster of poker. Like,
Wait a minute, this is just a turn
exist in
probe.
theory, but everyone's seeing it all the time.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? All we did was check back flop, and he just bets turn.
I thought we bet.
Standard.
No, there's 10.
No, we
bets up
didn't
there,
bet.
Oh, that's including his bet.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah. So we checked.
Yeah, he just probed turn.
Never mind. My bad.
Yep.
Stand
No, this is not a dunk. This is a probe because we checked.
Corrected.
We checked the flop. So just calling here. All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we're just calling here. I think he said you're just gonna call. He thinks he's wrong, but. All right. What are you thinking?
Call.
Yeah, I mean, fucking reopen the action for what? You're gonna put 9K in this, and then at some frequency, his ass is just say, "Okay, I'm all in," or just re-raise it or something like that. Or if he calls it, you're even shook when he calls the raise, like, and you don't improve. What do? Fire river as a bluff and get snacked off? Like, fuck that. Just call.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, call. I clicked it. We're in there. Only call.
Give me like just only calling with this hand. I think when we raise, we really want to have a blocker to ace jack here. So like raising some of the ace high flush draws, or if I have like a jack high flush draw or something like that, I think that makes more sense. Mostly just playing a call strategy here. The small blind has a pretty strong range here leading. Hard for them to have bluffs, and they can also just have better flush draws, like ace high flush draws, etc. Here, I think calling here, making sure we're getting a good price in position. We can bluff, we can do a lot of different things on the river. I think calling just makes a lot of sense. If you want to raise every once in a while the 12,000, I think that's fine as well. But I don't think this is the best hand for it. I do call. 5 of hearts on the river.
Bink.
And our opponent bets 6,000. Should we fold, call, raise to 18,000, or raise to 28,000?
What it do? Oh shit, I was muted. What it do? What do we do now? We got there and he leads. He did make this. Well, I'm not gonna spoil, but he did say maybe they could have some better flushes. Troy says I'm raising to 28K. Beefy.
They could have some better flushes.
Carter's going 18K.
18K for Horn, 18K for Chippy, 18K for Econ Bob, 18K for Cap, a couple of calls. Who was that? Tina and Hellfire.
Just calls, heh. Just calling, huh?
So he's not folding better, thinking that raising this would turn it into a bluff.
I don't think that's...
MTR says, in solver roll, I think we raise, but against tight passive, I think it's just a call.
Ken is just calling.
Bob's going 18, folding or re-raise. Contrast. Shook.
You got any 28Ks out there?
0 28Ks.
Troy's going 28K because he built like that. He built different.
Contrast, what are you doing? Up,
You got to
tight
weigh
passive,
over...
equals call.
You got to weigh over 250 to go 28K. You got to bench over 250. I'm always a pro punter. All right, cool. Oh shit. All right. What am I doing here? I'm never, ever, ever just calling. I cannot.
They can have some better flushes in the range.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
You're gonna have to put it in. I mean, it's just like the difference between 18 and 28 for me. And 28 feels too big where you might just get too paired to fold sometimes. Like sometimes they could be so shook in the main that 28K is just like maybe people start. So I feel like 18 could be reasonable. And if they actually come back over the top of 18, they fucking have it, Even 28K, maybe king, queen, ace, jack, jack, 9, those kind of hands just can't fold. 2 pair and straight just can't fold. So yeah, all right, I'm agreed out with you, dog. Let's go, Troy. 28.
Yeah, I don't mind 28 either.
I mean, I don't know. It's gotta be. I'm
5'4",
6'4", bench 300. Shit.
Me too. I don't know if I can bench 300 anymore. There was a time.
All right, yeah, if they come over the top, if they just have better flushes. But I think they can have like Jack 9, Ace Jack, 2-pair sets that they just have to feel compelled to call with.
Yep.
So I don't know. Let's do it.
18K for contact. Let's do it.
So when our opponent bets
28.
6,000 here, 17, mandatory raise, have to raise, and I want to raise pretty big here. I like 28,000. I think 18,000 is too small. It's just a math problem here. If we bet 18,000, there's 19 in the pot. Let's just say we make it 19. We're risking 19 to win 19, or 19 to win 38. Our opponent has to call 50% of their range. So we need to have greater than 50% equity against 50% of that calling range, which I think every flush is well within that range. If I make it 28,000 here, there's a specific reason why I make it 28,000 here. That's 1.5 times the pot, so I'm risking 28 to win 47, which is 150% of the pot. So they need to call 40% of the time. It's just a math problem here on how big you want to raise. If this player bet, like, I wouldn't consider calling unless this player bet like 18,000 or something like that. It's just we need to get more money into this pot, and yeah. So I hopefully I explained that well. We want to go really big here. Base your raise sizes off of the multiples of the pot, not the size of their bet. It's a very, very, very important concept here. So I make it 28. This player calls. They said they had ace jack, and we win a really, really big pot.
Oh shit!
They call with the Ace Jack. Oh God, they assy.
Does that think a nit is doing that math,
big.
or it doesn't matter? I don't know what math thinks, but
No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Be greedy.
Yeah,
That's all, dude. Just get greedy. I don't know. Just
two
go
pairs,
big,
straight sets, all calling the bigger bet. Go get it.
dude. That
Single
check
pairs
raise,
are all folding anyway. It's not your target.
dude. That check raised gigantic yesterday in some limp pot where I obviously only have a boat or trips, and the guy still just calls it off like people. Yeah, max value guys. People can't fold their hands. But
26.
yes, we swished that bitch.
Oh
Troy.
shit!
Speaking of max value, good job, my man. And
Contrast
Lar,
said call, got the last minute change to 18, which I think call was probably a goose. But so he almost saved it. Almost saved it, Contrast. GG's.
And Law RKX, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day. And we're gonna pick more people to compete for $5. You know where to find me, Troy. Hit me up. I have to send you PayPal. ACR is yee.
Buzzer beater and brick the J. Indeed.
Buzzer beater and brick the J. All right, cool. Keyword. If you get cat jam, there it is. I'm not even gonna let you.
Troll
talk me out of
Troll
it.
you in a password?
Nah, I ain't letting you talk me out of it and troll me in the process because it's cat jam time. Get it in. Especially, I've been like having a cat come over to the house all the time. We've been feeding like this cat
I
outside.
troll sixes so often and so hard that
Everybody does.
when I'm nice to him in like audio tests, he's actually legit surprised I didn't say something nasty.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell a quick funny story because I think you'll enjoy it. I think you guys are enjoying it. I got my hair cut. I had longer hair for a while, and I went and picked my kids up, and they haven't seen me with shorter hair for a minute. My son's walking down the hallway from the daycare. He's like, "Oh my God!" He runs up to my daughter. He's like, "He's bald," and they're like trolling me, dude. It's like, "Oh, you got a fucking 6 head." In front of people and killing me, bro.
How'd it feel to be
my
back in
own
school?
Kids were killing me, trolling me as hard as I've ever been trolled in my life in front of people, bro.
That's
Kids be ruthless as hell. Cool. Yeah, cat jam. I didn't even type it in. I typed in
I
CA.
couldn't hear you. The glare off your forehead was distracting.
I love it.
NFL, what up?
Cat jam.
Welcome
Cat
to the
jam.
study
Redo
stream.
it, guys. I fucking griefed it, and I
Fucked
didn't
it
put it in.
Now he's got to tell a whole
actually
other
griefed
story
it.
while we wait for people to go into his chat.
All right, there. We'll pick another quiz. Cat jams again. I just want to see more in chat. If you don't want to get in there,
jail,
it's
huh?
fine.
1782.
Jail time.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Just the next one.
Yep. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. 9-7. Wait a minute. We didn't miss any Romeros.
No,
did
I
we?
looked already.
Oh, piss. We do have the Aflax quizzes be so low. Yeah, let's just do this. Yep, 9-7 of spades from Uncle JL. Cat Jam's back in the chat for those who want to compete. You'd love to see it. 2 eligible. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Get in the game.
Since I messed up, I don't know. I think you have to type it a specific way or something.
Get in the game.
ET in there. There we go. All right, cool. We got a few more.
All right.
Did you roll?
I did not. I was waiting for you.
Oh, cool. We got the Carter in the house.
Mr. Econ Bob in the house.
Econ Bob. Cool. You know the drill, my dude. Do work and stay ready. 9-7 of spades, and this is going to be an $150 online tournament. Let's go.
Ready to go.
Here we have 9-7 of spades. One of my favorite hands. Facing a raise from the low jack seat. We are on the button playing 25 big blinds deep. Should we fold, call, re-raise to 3,000, or go all in?
9-7. Are we jamming or what?
What the fuck? Jam it. Who's jamming?
Who's jamming?
ET says, easy quiz, fold. Hey, ET, your knit's hanging out. You might want to zip that thing back up.
We're in public.
No, I'm kidding. Maybe I'm debating people in chat. Who's playing this hand?
Levels.
There's levels. Who's playing this hand? Be real. Keep it real. Call, but I fold IRL. Raise to 3K.
Playing for the points.
Keep it real. Law says fold, but I may call sometimes. There's no information on our opponent or anything. I like the shove.
Folding 25 says Cab. Playing this on the button says praying. Call for ship it to me. Fold for Tina. Bob says, what's happening? Wife distracted me. You are deciding if you should be calling this, Mr. Bob.
Jamming. That'd be disrespectful as hell.
Not that, but this. There you go. I was going to bring up the coaching hand charts to show you guys the answer once we get some things in here.
All right. Yep. Carter is calling. Quiz, answer, fold. What the hell? Oh, quiz, answer, fold. So he's folding.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure he can rejam here if we raise most of the time. Damn, if you're using this, what's stopping you from using almost everything in your range? What the fuck is hey, 9x, 8x, 7x, just 3-bet it because, not sure if you can just rejam us, but you're going to use everything. Yeah, I mean, you got to have like blockers. You got to have something. You can't just fucking jam this. We have no blockers. They're just 3-betting, unblocking the 9x and 7x we want to fold. Fuck that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we folded over here. Carter's out of there.
So did Bob.
Dude, I mean, I think we need better than this, right? Or this cuspy, it feels like this is just pure.
30% call on the chart.
It's so cuspy. No. And something else that happens here with this exact configuration as well, like 2 rejam stacks here as well, man, you're going to get rejammed on even more with these kind of stacks behind, where I don't think this guy's ever going to really flat from this spot. So whatever range he has, he's just going to jam it. So it just feels like dust. If all things were equal and we all had 25 and we don't get jammed on here as much, sure, right? I think that matters a little.
Cap says he won 2.2. Yeah, so the slippers and calls go away.
Yeah, and he went a little bit bigger. All right, cool.
Now, the only difference is JL said this was his favorite hand, so I'm not sure if he's gonna play this because he.
Hey, debate. Is he debating that
like it.
ass, Seabass? All right.
We're folding. Let's find out.
Let's do it. Fold.
This is an interesting spot because
trick
facing
quiz.
this race, 25-ish, 23-ish big blinds deep.
It's a coin
Well, let's
flip.
look at the GTO chart first off. Notice it says mostly a fold, maybe a call. Okay? Fine
Sorry.
and reasonable. But we have a problem. The problem is that if we call, we are going to get squeezed all in by one of these two players some chunk of the time. Especially if my calling range is kind of marginal, containing a lot of these hands, right? So we kind of want to look at a 20 big blind chart and just see if what 9-7 suited does in that instance. We kind of want to look at a 15 big blind chart and see what 9-7 suited does in that instance. Because while I do realize we are a little bit deep against this player, with these two 15 big blind stacks behind, we should expect to be in the spot where one of these two players shoves a decent chunk of the time and this guy's going to fold. So essentially what I want to do in this spot is look at a 20 big blind chart, see what calls, and we see 9-7 suited is not quite there. I want to look at a 25 big blind chart, see what calls, and we see 9-7 suited is barely there. And that's going to really lean me towards folding. I would also fold hands like King 6 suited, King 7 suited, Queen 8 suited, Jack 8 suited, 9-7, 8-7, 7-6, 6-5, 5-4. Like all these hands that are going to have to fold to a squeeze all in, I'm going to be pretty inclined to just fold. Now, a hand like Queen 10 suited I'll call. A hand like Pocket 4s I'll call and then call off against the shove if we are heads up. But this is a spot where hands that are on the bottom cusp of playability that also have to fold to a shove from either of these players, I think it's fine just to fold. Also notice this guy is raising into a bunch of shove stacks.
Yes.
So he's not going to be using the normal 15 big blind low jack range. I mean, if we look at, or 25 big blind low jack range, if we look at the low jack raise first end strategy, you'll see a lot of these hands don't really love getting jammed on. Like all these hands here probably don't even want to open because if you get jammed, you have to fold, and you are going to get jammed a lot in this scenario. Same thing for a lot of these hands. So if anything, this guy's range should also be a little bit stronger. I mean, if we look at a 15 big blind range here from the low jack, you see it's going to be a little bit tighter. It's 20% of hands instead of 25% of hands. So this player's range should naturally be a little bit tighter as well. So if this player's range is tighter, I in turn should be a little bit tighter. So all of this is going to make me just fold this hand. And you may say, but I have the big stack. Can't I use it to bully my opponents? And the answer is no, not really. When your opponents don't have any chips, there's not a whole lot you can do. And when your opponent's ranges should be reasonably strong, there's not a whole lot you can do. So just fold. There's perhaps some merit in shoving.
Whoa!
Not that I would do that all that often, but if I was like really, really sure this player was
He
super
lost his
loose,
goddamn mind with his
even though,
favorite
again,
hand.
this is not a spot they should be loose at all. But if this is a scenario where this player is overly loose for some reason, then yeah, sure, I guess shove and bluffed him a lot. But almost no one in today's games is that oblivious to not realize they're going to get jammed a lot. So this is just a fold.
Yep.
It's just a fold and you move on. Fold a 9-7 suited. Like I said, I'd fold even some other slightly better hands than this because this range is strong and you're going to get jammed on a decent amount by one of these two players.
All right.
Very well done. Easy to be a nit, right? In these spots, like he's opening it as dude. You're just he has to be aware and perceptive of getting jammed on. It's pretty much the lesson here. So yeah. And what up, Locke? For that follow. Oh, Sherlock, good looking out. Appreciate that follow. We'll do another keyword. Toe ain't gonna let me pick this time.
That was a one question.
Oh shit, we can do another. You want to flip it or let him go?
Nah, we'll let him go. It was only one question.
All right, fuck it. Yeah, you guys get another one. Appreciate that.
The next one I see is an Affleck 1765. We can do another JL 1763.
1760. Let me see.
You want to keep a JL and do 1763?
We didn't do solver practice 1785, did we?
Dude, that one literally popped up while we were doing this stream. That was not there. That was 100% not there today. I've been looking.
Are you sure?
That's why I'm going for Roz first. 100%. That shit wasn't there.
They're adding them as we're doing this. Now we'd be like, we don't want these guys to cheat, team. So add the quizzes when we're doing a study stream.
Yeah, it's good promotion.
Cool.
Let's do
let's do 1785.
Let's do a hard one.
Hard one. Solver practice time.
All right, let's do it. All right, Bob, ready? Let's do it. Ready to go.
50 bigs deep. Action folds to the button, who opens 2.5x. What sizing should the small blind be using here?
Ooh,
when
different.
free
We're
betting?
usually like asking about what range, what percentage of our range in these kind of spots. What size should small blind be 3-betting here to a button open? Button at 50 bigs goes 2.5x. Carter's at 4. Dog's at 4. What up, Stu? My man comes in at 4 as well. 4.3 for Law.
5 for Ship It To Me. 4 for Horn. 3 for Tina. We got all the answers.
Dude has a golf hat on. You know you're fucked. you see James Romero sitting down at your table. You know it's going to be rough.
11 or 12K is 5X plus, Bob.
Okay. I see all 4X, 0, 5X.
I got some odds in mine.
Cat's out here going, hey.
Hurt
Okay.
him.
Hurt hammer. What are you guys thinking? All right, all 4X. Carter's at 4X. Thank you for tagging me as well.
It's a fucking Hurley hat. It's not a golf hat. Fuck. People are noticing I'm wearing a Hurley hat. That's just same as as Romero.
Ah, you are. Nice.
5X
All right.
for Bob.
All right, so you're going 5X over there?
5X for Bob.
And we're going 4.
4 standard, right?
Yeah, it's weird. I think I would be going slightly. I'm slightly over
5's
4
fine.
here. 5 pills. Yeah, I mean somewhere. Yeah, I don't know, like 4.25
Not
or something for
3X.
me.
Definitely not 3X. Too
Whoever
small
said
position.
4.3, I'm like somewhere in there myself. Like 4.5 sometimes.
4.3 is
Oh,
closer to 4 than 5.
yeah. All right, cool. 4X here. Let's go. You ready?
5 for us. Let's do it.
So the small blind is going to be going
GG.
4x with about 16% of hands here. 7s plus for value, ace jack plus, and then for bluffs, ace x offsuit with that blocker value and some offsuit Broadway, and calling a lot of suited combos pre-flop, but quite a wide 3-betting range here. What percentage of the time should button be shoving at 50 bigs effective over this small blind 4x?
Ooh, that's a hard one that I don't know the answer to as much. Like all these other ones, I'm kind of like a ballpark it. This one, I gotta think about. What percentage of the time should the button jam 50 bigs here?
Damn. This says 0. What? Calling entire range. Heh.
I mean, not 0, right? You definitely want to jam like ace king, right?
Yeah.
Definitely jam like kings and queens.
Yeah, I mean, I am not calling
Beat
jacks.
saying 10%, kept saying 5. Brian also saying 5.
Cat's out here shook now, actually having to
Yeah, this
think.
is a harder question for sure.
Sherlock's at 10% of the range that you show up here
15 for
with.
Ship It To Me, 20% for the Hawk.
I mean, what percentage of the time? Fuck! 20%, huh? Who said 20? Who said 20?
The Hawk.
Database, noted. Boop, boop. Photographic memory. Photographic
Not all the
memory.
time. Done.
Mm-hmm. Boop, boop. Got him. Going with a 20 ball, too. I know you're telling the
5%
truth.
for help, 5% for contrast.
All right, fuck me. He's 10% for Carter. This is the ha ha ha. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so we're going with
Bob,
10%.
wait, Bob, I need an answer from Bob. It says chart shows 40% shoves at 40 blind stack size. There's no 40% option here. That's
Trying to
what-
cheat?
Pick a number, Bob. Is that 20% then? You going with the high number again, or are you mixing it up? There's a lot of value in calling and
Countdown.
playing the pot episode for sure, but there's certain hands we just want to get in now. 20% for Bob.
20% for Bob.
Yep. Yeah, that's.
And we're going 10 here.
I'm thinking it's got to be 10, right? I can't think of it. 5 sounds too small because that's like Queens plus an Ace King.
Man, it makes sense. I mean, you get to call
10%
a lot
goes in
of
like
your
9s
range.
and 10s and shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't think it's gonna be 15 to 20%, but I'm thinking it's like 5-10% somewhere in here, man. We get to call in position, jam. I mean, it's even going to call some really strong hands here as well, since we get to play in position, so we don't need to be all in versus this range as much. Dude, I'm like at maybe 10%. Yeah, 10%. I would say 10. Yeah, 10.
I think
20 feels like a lot.
20 does feel like a fucking lot.
You're fucking.
Especially
yeah,
20% of your button range, which is one of the wider ranges, right? Like,
what percentage? Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's say 10. I'm on team 10. I wouldn't be surprised if it's
because you're not
5,
4-bet jamming like Jack 10 suited, right? You're calling those.
Yeah, Ace Jack suited plus 9s plus and some suited Ace X, some suited Ace bluffs. Like, yeah, I think I was looking at this one time. Are we 4-betting all in with like Ace 5, Ace 7, and Ace 9 suited, as well as some of the strong linear hands like you have listed there? And then Ace Jack off might sometimes use it as a 4-bet bluff because it doesn't perform as well by just calling. So that's why it could be like a little bit more. So yeah, it's like maybe it's 15. All right, cool. Let's click 10. Good discussion.
20 for Bob. Hey.
So the only 4-bet sizing here is all
Ace
in.
5. Okay, it is Ace just Ace 5.
What hands
No ace
like to
jack,
shove
call.
vulnerable pocket pairs that have enough
8
value
plus.
against a calling range, 7s
Calling.
through queens. And then Ace King and Ace Queen
Nailed it.
at
Talking about
100%
bringing
frequency.
nines in
We
there.
do have
Let's
some
go.
slow plays at at 50 bigs deep with aces and kings. And then the rest are kind of intuitive hands, suited connectors, suited 1-gappers. All King X suited down to King 2 suited is pure called. And then we
Never
have hands as bad as
happened.
Ace 9 off, Queen 10 off. So folding about 50% of the time, continuing about 50% of the time here from the button. And the shoving, the all-in shove is going to come at about 10% of the time with hands mentioned. What percentage of small blinds range should be betting this flop?
Well. What percentage of the range should you be c-betting here?
I think I know this one.
I know I need to know percentages first, so I can't answer the question. You can just try to visualize it, man.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
I'm talking about the 4-bet jamming range of the button. You got to pay attention to these ones.
80%.
James asking crazy
20.
questions. 80% C-bet says ship it to me.
I was high. I thought I was in the button. Oh, shit. 80%. Okay. 60. Wait. Yeah. Wake your ass up, son.
I'm tired.
Wake your ass up, too. We got majors to win tomorrow.
I know, that's why today's the off day.
No,
Damn, I
hell
wanna play
no.
the
Every
ring
day
event
is
today.
on.
It's so bad. I got guests coming, so I can't.
I think I'm gonna fire up a study/chill stream tonight later, once the kids get ready for bed.
Just
Yeah,
hand away all the free shit.
fuck
all
it.
the free knowledge.
That were. I mean,
Bob says
why
100%
not?
C-bet. Lots of 80s. Bate says 80s. Matt says 40% C-bet.
All right, this is gonna be
60
good.
for Tina. We now
I already
have all
know the
answers.
answer. 40, 40, 40. I see a lot of 40. Carter's at 80. Okay, cool. I mean, where did you Bob go?
100.
Bob
It's
at 100.
right? There's 3 bets C-bet.
Wait a minute. Where did your guy go?
Bob said 100.
Yeah, I mean, Carter said 80. I mean, it has to be a fucking 100, right?
3 bet C-bet. Right.
Because the thing is, like, I think you get to use even where like a different
Quarter.
sizes here. Like you can go 15%, 25%, 30%, half pot. Like we're betting something. I'm betting something here,
3
bro.
bet C-bet.
Something. I am not capping my range. Then him going 14 fucking K, and then me just folding with this hand. Well, you can't. What do you want to do?
Or worse,
Check.
calling and then picking up a heart and then checking.
And then
and
getting
calling
jammed on.
and-
Yeah, what do you want to do? Why would you want to go check call with this hand?
3-bet C-bet.
I mean, we're not. I mean, we're thinking about our range though. We're thinking about our entire range. I can't think of hands I really want to check either. So yep, maybe checking like, not fuck it, 100. All right, we're gonna go 80 though because that's what
100.
Carter's on. Let's do it.
Hey.
Yeah, you know it's 100.
The small blind is destroying the button here in terms of EV and
Destroying the
equity.
button here.
Whenever that happens, you
Guys,
see very,
stop
very
fucking
high
checking.
frequency betting.
Notice how much
So
green is on
the
this
small
chart.
blind's betting here at 100% frequency for sizings from 25% to 50% pot. If you wanted to simplify here and just go 33% pot with your entire range, that would be fine. Boards that would favor
Got it,
the
Bob,
button would be suited low card boards, boards like 5, 6, 7 with a flush draw. These dry one high card boards are very good for small blinds range. So King Jack is betting here about 35% pot. The button comes along. Button has 5, 6 of clubs here. On the turn, small blind shoves. Good hand to shove with here. We block King Queen,
This is the
Queen
part
Jack.
never,
we have
ever.
overcards to
3-bet C-bet, and they're
hero
still there. I'm
call
like, damn, I
downs.
hit you with the 2-piece, and
We
you're still
don't
there.
have a lot of showdown value here with our King High. So King Jack is putting it in.
This
What should
motherfucker is a
button be
handful.
doing here with 5, 6?
Bro, James Romero is
Oh.
a handful.
And then 5-6, what do you gotta fucking do?
What you?
3-bet C-bet jam.
This man is a problem.
It is
I've
a
seen him
spade.
play like this too, dude. He just jams the shit. It's like, whoa.
I was lost and he snapshot serious.
Button should call against Romero, apparently. Stu folding. Carter's folding. Is everybody
Horn
folding?
says the 3 brings in flush and straight draws. It does, but this is a 3-bet pot, so none of this is in our range. We don't have any 8s, 5s, or 3s in our range. We don't have any, we have very little 6, 7. Some wheel aces.
What hand did he say we had again? 5, 6?
5, 6
clubs?
suited.
5, 6.
He said clubs, right? He didn't say spades. He didn't pick up the draw.
God, man, does this mean MDF?
That's
what
what
you gotta
fold.
ask.
Fold,
You gotta
fold.
think you're gonna have so many other hands in your range, but is this going to meet MDF? We gotta call 30. It's gonna be call. It's gonna be 100 out there. Oh, fucking feels like a fucking fold.
5, 6.
Romero got that high
Always folding,
variance.
button without a straw here.
But you know what I find interesting here is like he still decides to jam. Like the 3-bet C-bet is fine, like because when you go quarter pot or 10% pot, you know they're going to be calling with such a wide range. I believe in this instance he used like 40, but he went 9K. Oh, it is 9 into 30. Is that what it was? So he went 30%. Oh, he went 30 pot, so his range is still wide enough. This makes sense. Yep. Okay, it's good. I thought he went half pot.
And like when the spade comes in, there's lots of hands I'd be jamming with the spade coming in. I just don't know if this would be one of them. I definitely wouldn't have this on my game. Not that it's wrong.
It's good.
Look, yeah, I mean,
it's fucking super good.
I wouldn't see this.
All right, we're folding. Carter's folding.
So is Bob.
You think you have to fold this portion of your range? Or are we calling bottom
I'm
pairs?
starting to level myself thinking about the quiz, right? Like, if we know that we're going to have some doubles, especially on the spade card, then we kind of have to call the 5. He's got a lot of bluffs.
Yeah, but he also
I'm
just retains
never
all,
in real life calling.
because it's like he retains all of his strongest range as well. Like it's tough. All right, we're folding. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, it's because his range jams.
So button has quite an aggressive.
This is
turn
true in
calling
high
range here.
rollers. This is not
that's
true in
a
the
function of
1650.
small blind's wide range,
You know,
flop
like
and
folds
how
in the
wide
1650.
button is getting to this turn. Facing a C-bet for about 40% pot, button's not going to be folding almost any backdoor flush draws or gut shots or ace highs. All of that Jack 10, 10, 9, Jack 9, 6, 9, 7, 9. All of those combos are called on the flop. As well as even some king high. I don't believe king jack folds the flop either. So getting to this turn, button has a very wide range and can't be folding pairs too often. 5-6 is a pure call. Almost all pairs are pure calling here on the turn, except for 4s, 6s, 7s. Even ace jack off is calling a turn shove here. And, calling with 5-6
my
might
God.
seem wide to you, but keep in mind, worst case scenario, small blind has like an overpair or queen X, and 5-6 actually still has close to 20% equity with 2 pair outs and trip outs.
5-0.
Button's only contributing 30% of the pot here once all is said and done. Small blind puts in his 30 big blinds, button puts in his 30 big blinds, there's 100 in the middle. Button contributed 30 out of the 100. So when you have 20%, when the button has 20% equity here, and he only contributed 30% of the chips to the middle in the first place, the worst case scenario, small blind has an overpair or queen X, you're still live to win the pot 20% of the time, and you're only contributing 30% of the chips in the middle. So it's just not that bad. And that's also why you see a hand like 6-5 calling the turn shove rather than pocket sevens, because pocket sevens has less outs to those overpair or top pair type hands.
Gnarly.
Nastiest.
That was the end. So yeah, leveling, I knew where he was going with it, but in game, I'm never. From both sides, I'm like, oh, deuces.
I would jam. I love the jam. I actually love the jam. Blocking king, queen, queen, jack. When you use the small sizing, they need to continue with ace highs under pair. And yo ass ain't getting called appropriately in this spot unless the guy just doesn't have a fold button. He was even advocating, said sometimes calling the ace jack. Whoa!
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, you are just you would label somebody a green tag instantly, or think they fucking misclicked or something. Like that guy's tilted his shitty call with ace high there. What the fuck? Green tag, like
I'd instantly label him with the machine
whoa,
gun tag or
this
beats
guy,
tag.
Yeah. What a real life poker. Good morning. Welcome,
The
my
dog
dude.
wisdom tag.
So we got time for one more. Yep.
Need a keyword. Let me get that in there. Cancel. Oh, what was the score? Bob got a.
Oh no, did I click off of it? 33.
Oh, Bob got less.
Yeah, we got an 8 and a 5.
22. Yeah, you're good.
We won?
Yeah.
Damn, we out here beating ass. This shit is too easy over here. No, I'm kidding. I can't talk shit to the army. Those cats work hard as fuck. I know how it is.
All right, 1763.
Yeah. Oh, we got a keyword though.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You can't handle the beats tag. Fair.
I can't think of a keyword. Shit. Let's go. I'm being real lazy. Poker.
Oh my god.
That
was
really
so
fucking
lame
bad.
and actually
Keck W.
caused me
I know.
physical pain.
Keck W.
Keck W. I mean, Keck W isn't. It's Keck W.
Dude,
Keck W is not original. It's Keck W. There you go. Keck W not original, but far less painful than poker.
Fuck
But
me.
I even did that on the global stream last night. I'm like, the keyword for the giveaway is password. Like I had nothing.
Shit is so fucking funny, man. All right. Oh shit, I hit dashboard. We'll pick another quiz.
1763.
Sixes is a teacher who is hungover, so he pulls out the Bill Nye tape surgery. He doesn't have to try. Hell yeah. All right, guys. For class today, we're gonna watch Bill Nye.
That's funny.
Cut these lights off. I'm gonna lay my head
We
here.
didn't have Bill
Really
Nye.
close.
We had to watch like some fucking 80s ass fucking science.
Oh, some shit on BH chapters on PBS or something old as fuck.
When last night did I lock up the second chair beats? I gave it to you. Fuck Marlon. He's dead to me. He's been gone forever.
We did we don't know if that was the final.
Taking applicants for new
quiz.
best friends beats. Apply. Good.
Bro, no, that's cool. Someone was asking. We don't know if this is going to be the last Faraz one. He may have. It's the finale. but we don't know if it's the final quiz altogether. But we did do it early. Casper Gutman, holy shit, with a blast from the past. What's up, my man?
Did he win, or is he just in the chat?
I just see him in the chat, man. That's old school
Casper
peeps.
just
my
coming to
man.
hang out.
Yeah, I love it, man. Good people. All right, I'm ready to roll it.
Sure. Tina. She hasn't won in a while. She was like on a streak where she won every week. Feels like it's been a minute.
And real life poker comes in and back to back gets another one. Good to see you,
She
fam.
says.
So real life, you know the drill by now. You're an alpha reg, so get in here. You doing the Run Good? The Run Good series? I played one event yesterday. I'm gonna come back and play a few events maybe this week. So yeah, let's get it, my man. Good luck. And oh shit, what quiz were we doing?
1763.
Completely spaced out. 1763. Yep, let's do it. WSOP main playing with the shallow stack.
Whoa, that's not 1763.
Oh, 63. That was 73. Whoopsie. Pre-flop with JL 8s.
Ready?
Here we have the glorious pocket eights facing a raise from the cutoff. We're in the small blind playing 33 big blinds deep. Should we fold, call, 3-bet to 2,400, or go all in?
I know what I'm doing.
What now?
Cap says, rest in peace it.
Hey, what up, Scout? Good to see you, my man.
Rest in peace in it.
Good to see you.
3-bet, says Tina. Yam,
Stick it in
says
their
the Hawk.
NFT.
Horn
All
with the
in.
jam.
What are you doing, real life? Anybody 3-betting, we jamming, calling? Easy quiz. JL is hungover. I jam.
Beats good jamming. Everybody jam except for Tina, who's going with 3-bet 2,400.
Well, yeah, I actually think everybody's all in here. Like literally just everybody's just all in. So divided by 30 bigs. Ripping 30 or 3-betting at 30. All right, fuck. Everybody's jamming it.
Poor Tina, I feel bad. She said rip. She said 3-bet, and everybody else in the chat said jam.
Oh, wait a minute. I see two. Scout goes 3-bet.
Oh, see, you're not alone, Tina. You're not alone on
Hey,
3-bet
as soon
island.
as you said that,
Let's
as soon as you
go.
said that, a couple people said, "Yeah,
Join in the 3-bet
different.
tribe."
I
You
just
guys
got
Survivor
here.
fans. That shit just started.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, it's jam.
Get me out.
Yeah.
Jamming.
These like 7s, 8s, 9s here. We don't want to 3-bet and then be out of position in a bloated pot and miss the board a lot and then have to c-bet. And now we are down to like 15 bigs or some shit. So
Soon as you 3-bet to 24, you know they're gonna call and you know the board's coming something. You're gonna still c-bet it because we c-bet range and they're gonna float and then you're in hell. You're just done. I don't know if I like that option as much with this hand. You're gonna get shit on when you 3-bet.
yeah, you can see MTR 7 mixes. Here's the chart, guys.
Does it mix? Does it?
7's now full.
I mean, I would almost
9s, 10s mixes.
never, ever.
5s has a weird mix. You can probably jam 5s too. Fuck that shit. 3s and 4s jamming a lot. Just rip it. 30 bigs. Ace King, jam.
Yep.
Ace
All
Queen,
right.
jam. Ace Jack,
Easy
jam.
quiz again. You ready?
Yep.
Like jam, easy, snap.
I think we only have two viable options, and that is to either 3-bet to 2,400
Or call.
and then call if the initial
Oh.
raiser rips it in on us, or to go all in ourselves.
Never.
If you've been paying attention to some of the previous quizzes, we actually looked at some very similar spots to this. And this is a situation where I think going all in is going to be by far the correct play. I realize we are a little bit deeper with the player on the big blind, but if we look at our 30 big blind GTO charts,
bring it up
30 big
somehow.
blind, small blind versus cutoff raise, you see 8s mostly shoves, as does jacks, 10s, 9s, 8s, 7, 6s.
This chart's got 3-bet in there a little bit, Tina.
All these hands are shoving the vast majority of
It's
the
not
time.
a bad score. 8's good score.
We do see some small 3-betting. When you do
36%
3-bet small, you're going
fine.
to call it off. Let's just confirm that real quick. Small blind versus 4-bet all in from cutoff, you see you do call. Okay? What about if we're 40 big blinds deep? 40 big blinds deep, if we did 3-bet, we would call it off with 8s again. Let's just take a look at if we're jamming 40 big blinds deep, and we mostly will, right?
Mostly
Yeah,
jamming
we do.
a 40
I think we actually
bigs,
looked at this
guys.
exact chart earlier. So, hopefully you got this right. This is a very common spot that comes up quite frequently. Again, this is 40 big blinds deep. We're playing 32 big blinds deep, so somewhere between these two charts. But you do see that 8s is mostly just ripping it all in. And in spots like this from out of position, I'm almost always just shoving with hands that mostly prefer shoves. That's going to make your life way easier than 3-betting small, because it's actually pretty tough whenever you 3-bet small and you do get called, because even though 8s is likely the best hand, it's usually not going to flop so well. So this is a spot where I'm just all in every time, not even going to think twice about it. There's pretty much no world where I'm not shoving. If this initial raiser is on the tight side, just doesn't matter. 8s is good.
Doesn't matter.
Rip it in and go from there. Most of the time they're going to fold, and when they fold, they are usually folding out a hand that has pretty good equity. And when they call, quite often you're going to be flipping or, dominated sometimes, but such is life. You're going to find that shoving and not drastically under-realizing your equity from out of position by calling, which is why I think a lot of people make the mistake of doing, is going to make your life way easier and result in you chipping up in tournaments compared to slowly chipping down. Do not make the error of just calling the pre-flop raise here. Please, please, please do not do that. When this guy raises, do not call and see a flop and go from there.
That one person did.
30 or 40
We're
big
all
blinds
good.
deep.
Yeah, no one
just
called.
rip it in from
Not
the small
one fucker
blind.
in here
From the big
called.
blind, by the way, let's just take a look. Big blind
Even the
versus a
bad
cutoff
heart-stuck
raise.
rags
You're going
are
to see
dead.
we're all in again. 30 big blinds deep, right? All the pairs, 10s and lower, ripping it in mostly. And if we were 40 big blinds deep, we're going to be shoving 9s and 8s, I think. Yeah, 9s and 8s and randomly 4s. So you see, in the blinds with a hand like 9s or 8s, facing a raise from a later position player, you are in.
Yeah, we're all punters here, JL. We love to stick our chips in the middle of the
Not
pod when we don't know how to play the rest
Especially
of
when
the
it's
hand.
his money.
Just jam. Yeah, especially when it's not my money. All in. So,
You got us.
what do we want to do? We're in a weird spot with the time. Do you want to flip it? Going through a whole nother quiz could take,
No
20
flip.
minutes.
We
Huh?
three bet. We got 8 points.
Oh, shit, we won.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Tina was just in there. Well, that was literally the easiest dub of your life, real life, poker. You wake up, roll out of bed, 5 minutes, join this stream, and make a quick $5.
Yeah,
What the
bang.
fuck?
Bang.
Legendary shit you got going on.
Go use it
over
on
there.
ACR spins and get into the venom.
Yeah, spin it into the venom and then tell your grandkids about it. Tell everybody about it. You
Don't
wanted
rub
them
it in. I wasn't rubbing it in, Tina. Like I said, 8 points is good. 8 points is not bad.
Oh,
By far not a
legendary.
mistake. I wouldn't feel bad about it.
What up, Johnny Rose, my dude? How you doing, boy? How you doing, bro? Relatively easy money. GSD with the ACR is rigged. Comes in. All right, cool. I think
Yeah, but it's
that'll
okay
be-
if it's rigged as long as you're using that free $5 spin money. Then who cares? It's a lottery
Yeah,
ticket.
it's a lottery ticket. Yeah, this is just lot. I don't have any ACR money, so yeah, remember that. It's PayPal money now. No shot. I want to sub. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I could do that, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
I gotta figure out how to do this in my own
I
channel.
guess we can wrap it 10 minutes early, 15 minutes early.
Yeah, wrap it a little early. I got to take my daughter to a little party anyway, and I don't want her to be too late. So give me one
Beat sex
second.
right out, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up while he's doing this, guys. Make sure you give Sixes
I got
the follow. Here is the link for him. Check him out. He's good. He plays a lot. He streams a lot. He's awesome.
Playing a milli tomorrow.
Million tomorrow. There you go. If you like this one, you want to see this one from the beginning to end, you want to see any of the ones we've done in the past, exclamation point YouTube. In both chats, and you can get a link there to see all the ones. We've had a lot of esteemed guests. We've had main event champions. We've had main event runner-ups. We've had lots of winning awesome players. Every streamer you can imagine. Lappy, Drew, Fat Train. We've had them all. We've had almost all the PC coaches. Go check that shit out. PC Discord in my chat, Discord in Six's chat for you to get into the Poker Coaching Discord. It is free. There is shit going on there. There's giveaways. There's AMAs every month. There's hand history rooms that go nuts. There's 4 study groups a week, about to be 5. There's shit going on like fucking crazy in there. So it's a great place to get free content. That's tons and tons of quality information for you guys that is moderated and managed by Sixes and I as well. Did I forget anything? Oh, PC in the chat.
Yeah.
For you to sign
Yeah,
up for the
also-
site.
Yeah, what up?
Shit.
Telltale said what up. Yeah, for sure. I will, Mystic Moons. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Yeah, my daughter, man. I mean, you got to keep the kids busy on the weekends. You can't just be sitting around the house and shit. You know how it is. And I'll be back tonight. I think, guys, should I stream tonight? Later on, I ain't got shit to do. My wife's going to hang out at the cabin. I'll have the kids watching the movie. They'll go to bed. I think I'm gonna stream tonight. We'll talk some poker, study some live poker and shit, talk poker, hang out. Maybe a live chill stream, right? And hang out and talk poker and study a little bit. Yeah, I think that shit'll be fun. Let's do it. I'll be around later then, and make sure to give Toe a follow. That's my dude, and he's fucking crushing it. He's working his ass off. He kind of makes me feel bad about my work ethic because he goes hard from sun up to sundown. So give my dude some love here. Let me give that shout out. All right.
What up, Machine Gun? We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by, homie.
Also, tomorrow, I'm going to need your energy. I'm going to need you to join the stream. I'm playing a Millie on stream tomorrow from the fucking beginning. So if you're able to watch and show some support, I'll need it. So we're going to go hard. Maybe fire 2 bullets if we need. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys.
Who are we throwing it to? I see Braz, I see Tony Warriors, and this guy's only got 2 viewers right now. But he's saying he's playing 5K and buy-ins, and his name is Hoodrag, which has just got my attention.
Let me take a... I mean, Tony's been like cool. Tony's hooked me up in the past with the raid, like recently.
Fuck you, Hoodrag. Sorry, you missed out.
No, I mean, no, I'll show that.
Throw it at Tony Warriors.
And I always spelled his cat's name wrong and shit, so I'll just grab it from here. All right, guys. Thank you for the support. We're gonna get out of here. Drop Tony Warriors some love so we can do that. And yeah, I'm trying to find it. 1 second.
Mystic Moons, thank you for the follow. Welcome, buddy. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you next week. Peace
out, guys. Obviously.